They're chanting something different in Iran.
It's not death to America after they killed the leader. The Americans and the Israelis did it. It's not death to Israel and death to America. It's thank you. It's a new day dawning. It's the Iranian people that have been telling me over and over and over again, we want this.
It's not just Iran. It's written in the skies of L.A. and on the ground. Those don't look like Mexican flags. While most Iranians are jubilant, the Washington Post's lighting a candle for the Ayatollah. Quote, with his bushy white beard and easy smile, Ayatollah Khomeini cut a more avuncular figure in public than his perpetually scowling but much more revered mentor. And he was known to be fond of Persian poetry and classic Western novels, especially Victor Hugo's Les Miserables. Is this the same guy that just slaughtered 30,000 civilians? And guess who's back? Jane Fonda. And she just ID'd a war criminal.
This is a desperate, immoral act in the hopes that he can score a victory and be declared war president. And this is a sad, unhinged man. He is at war on many fronts. He is at war against democracy. Let regime change start at home. Yeah.
Democrats spent decades calling the Ayatollah a fanatical dictator, so dangerous he could never get a nuclear weapon. They tried everything: treaties, bribes, sanctions, inspections. Nothing worked. Iran kept digging deeper and deeper tunnels to enrich. They financed terrorism, killed Americans from Beirut to Baghdad, took hostages, shut down shipping, tried to assassinate the commander-in-chief. Democrats all agreed the #1 state sponsor of terrorism was a rogue state, hell-bent on destroying America. But the minute Trump took action, they say Iran's a pussycat.
It was a brutal dictator. This is a murderous regime. But at the same time, it posed no imminent threat of attack to the United States.
He didn't describe the existential threat of the moment, the immediacy of the crisis at hand. There wasn't one. He manufactured it.
Obama and Biden sent billions to the mullahs, and all they did was beef up their ballistic missiles, nuke sites, and terror proxies. President Trump didn't want to wait for Iran to build missiles that could hit New York, or a nuke in a bunker so deep we couldn't see it. He believed this was the last window of opportunity to destroy the Iranian regime so they couldn't blackmail the global economy with a nuclear weapon. They were at a very weak point, so he took a shot. Trump's already laid it all out, but Democrats aren't listening.
As I see this, hey, there's no real plan here. I think the president owes the American people an answer on what is the strategy here.
Why would Trump brief the guy who told troops to revolt? Why show war plans to Congress? So what, Omar can leak it? Obama didn't get permission for Libya, Iraq, Syria. Biden didn't either. Why is Trump different?
Donald Trump has dragged us into a war the American people do not want. He has put American troops in harm's way. I unequivocally oppose this war of choice, and everyone should.
Kamala is decrying the Iran war from a street corner. Not a good look. We just wiped out the 49 most dangerous men in the Middle East in one shot. And we're blowing up missiles aimed at American bases, American ships, American allies. What's Kamala's plan for Iran? Keep paying them off so they can nuke up behind our back? Trump's arguing this. He's not starting a war, he's ending one. A war the Islamic Republic has waged on the United States for 47 years. If he can pull this off, Trump will be the only American president loved by Jews and Muslims.
Want even more Fox News on YouTube? Become a Fox News Patriot today. Click join to find out how.